Once upon a time, there was a small village nestled in the foothills of a great mountain range. The villagers were simple folk who lived off the land and the bounty it provided. They were content with their lives, but they knew that there was something missing. They felt a deep longing for something more, something that they couldn't quite put their finger on. One day, a wise old man came to the village. He was a traveler who had journeyed far and wide, and he had seen many things that the villagers could only dream of. The villagers welcomed him with open arms, and they asked him to share his wisdom with them. The old man listened to their stories and their concerns, and he nodded thoughtfully. Then he said, "I have traveled to many places, and I have seen many things. But the most beautiful thing I have ever seen is the earth itself. It is a living, breathing entity that sustains us all. And if we listen closely, we can hear its voice." The villagers were intrigued, and they asked the old man to tell them more. He smiled and said, "The earth speaks to us in many ways. It speaks to us through the wind and the rain, through the trees and the flowers, and through the animals that roam its surface. But most of all, it speaks to us through our own hearts. If we listen closely, we can hear its voice calling to us, urging us to live in harmony with all living things." The villagers were moved by the old man's words, and they began to see the world around them in a new light. They saw the beauty in the trees and the flowers, and they felt a deep connection to the animals that lived in the forest. They began to live their lives in a more mindful way, taking care to preserve the earth and all its creatures.